Welcome back everybody, Matt the Man here, hope you're doing well. So last week we found out that Brad Pitt was almost up for the role of not Harvey Dent, Christopher Dent, the father. And so they, well now that Brad Pitt is off the table, I wonder who would be a good Christopher Dent. Now I have no idea the type of person Christopher Dent is. I never knew that there was a Christopher Dent. But apparently he was very abusive to Harvey when he was younger. So I guess he was not a good person. I was thinking to myself, who would make a great Christopher Dent, even though I don't really know much about him. So I made a list. Making a list. Check it twice. In fact, you know what you can do on your Christmas list? Subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below, become a subscriber. I'm going to be talking Batman from now until October of 2027 when we get to Batman Part 2. Plus, if you like movie reviews, movie discussions, I do all those. So hit that subscribe button to add to your Christmas list. Anyway, let's get back. So I thought, I wonder who can play Christopher Dent. I don't know how big of a role he would have, but he's going to be in the movie. So I listed a bunch of actors on here that I think would work. Starting out, John Hamm. I always said even back in like the 2000s, after Mad Men, John Hamm would be a perfect Harvey Dent. And even when Ben Affleck was going to direct his Batman movie, I said if he has Harvey Dent, he better get John Hamm. But that's not going to be the case. Plus, John Hamm is too old to play Harvey now, at least in this iteration. So I would easily like to see John Hamm play then the father, Christopher Dent. He has the look, he has that voice of his, he's a big guy, he can be threatening at times. I think John Hamm would be perfect. Another mention is Cole Hauser. I know this is more of an out there pick, but even if you look at like Too Fast, Too Furious, when he played the villain in there. Also, if you watch Yellowstone, he's one of the best characters on that show, but he can be really strict, really tough, and, get violent at times. And as the father of Harvey Dent, I think he would do a really good job. Also have Matthew McConaughey on here. Now before people say, really? You look at his movies recently, or when he's during the reconnaissance, like True Detective, or The Lincoln Lawyer, or that one movie Killer Joe, where he was like a villain in that movie and very dark. I can easily see him play the father of Harvey Dent. Also, the rumors were ever true that Marvel was looking at him to play the new Norman Osborn in the MCU. I mean, he has the talent. He's an Academy Award winner. Even looking at Interstellar. I mean, McConaughey is a great actor. And I think even came in and played the father of Harvey Dent. And you pair him next to like a Josh Hartnett or an Armie Hammer, that could be interesting. Another person is Jason Isaac. Now this might be a pretty on-the-nose choice. He's good at playing villains, whether it's Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies, or the antagonist in The Patriot with Mel Gibson. He's really great at playing villains. He always been around the Warner Brothers lot with all the Harry Potter movies, so Warner Brothers knows who he is. And he just has that look about him that, yeah, I can see him being the father of Harvey Dent. If we saw what he was like to Dolby the house elf in Harry Potter, abusive, owner, can you imagine what he would be like to Harvey Dent? Now, I think Jason Isaac would be a great choice. And my final choice is Bill Nye. Not Bill Nye the Science Guy, the other Bill Nye. He's another one that has just that voice, that look, that presence on screen, whether it's in the Underworld movies or doing the motion capture of Davy Jones. Bill Nye just has something about him that I'm like, even though I can also see him if the rumors are true, they're looking at someone to play Dr. Arkham of Arkham Asylum, Amadeus Arkham. He would be perfect for that role too. He just has that certain look about him. And he can be violent, he can be an antagonist. What's that voice of his? I think he would make a great Christopher Dent. But let me know in the comments below, are any of these actors would work for you as the father of Harvey Dent? Once again, we don't know how big of a role he will have. It might even be just a couple scenes. But let me know in the comments below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, Matt the Matt.